I've got nothing else planned for today, so Uncle Roger. Let's get into it.
Auntie Esther Choi, she's the queen of flavor. Uncle Roger, favorite chef. Today, we're gonna watch her make $11 ramen. Look at this ingredient. This is stuff even poor people like me can afford. Fuyo! Let's see how she make it special. This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. This and that, it means Uncle Roger, when you're into network, so easy to use. You know Netflix don't have moving cast show. Find out /Uncle.
I'm a professional chef, and these are my $116 ramen ingredients.
Why when Auntie Esther filming my video, she's so dirty, but when she filmed with Epicurious, she's so professional. Look, she even dressed like Vicar. What going on?
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a home cook, and these are my $11 ramen ingredients.
The exchanging ingredient.
Oh.
Who did
Looks like Jack the Ripper from any anime.
this guy? Why he look like Muppet from Sesame Street?
You know what? That's actually a better comparison. I was just going for any psychopath I could think of, and Jack the Ripper was the first to come to mind.
Yeah. Did Bird come to life and become real boy?
Very familiar with this. I got it.
Maruchan ramen. This classic instant ramen in America. But niece and nephew, up your instant ramen game. Like Uncle Roger, I only eat Indomie or Shin ramen.
Tonkotsu shoyu
I
ramen
don't
is a
eat
creamy
ramen.
pork bone ramen. I had a really nice piece of pork belly that I was gonna roll along with soy sauce.
Everything on it's in a different language.
That might get me killed.
Of course,
I
it's a
eat
different language.
ramen.
That food from Japan, when Uncle Roger buy pasta, I don't want to see Chinese word on it.
Mirin,
I've used this before to make like sushi rice, I think.
dried kombu,
This feels like cardboard. This is hard.
At least kombu just feel like cardboard. Jamie Oliver food tastes like cardboard. Big difference. Emotional damage.
with Daniel's
I wonder if I wonder if he's ever actually eaten Jamie Oliver's food. I know that in like the first Jamie Oliver reaction he did, he said he's gone to a lot of Jamie Oliver's restaurants. But YouTubers say a lot of shit that they haven't done. So, you know.
recipe, I have simpler ingredients. We have instant ramen noodles, eggs, garlic, ginger, scallions, soy sauce, and sesame seeds, and a rotisserie chicken. This is like a nice gift.
But this rotisserie chicken look like the saddest thing. Which Walmart you get it from?
It's a store-bought rotisserie chicken. Of course it looks like the saddest thing.
5 major components that make a really great ramen. It's the tare, which is the seasoning flavor, the broth, the noodles, the toppings, and the aromatic oil. And
Auntie Esther know her ramen. Fuyo. See? She know everything about food. She's the perfect woman.
I don't know how to make noodles. I'm scared about these noodles. Rose!
Daniel, how
Good to
are
see
you?
Never made handmade noodles before. Is there any sort of tip?
Side note, every Epicurious video, they always call Rosemary Trout. This perfect name for food consultant. Rosemary is seasoning, Trout is fish. Uncle Roger gonna come up with Asian version of that. Uncle
At least
Roger
their
gonna call my
background
kids
music
soy
is
sauce
nice.
tilapia. Make sure they grow up into food
Sounds
consultant.
like some
All right,
type of
time to get started on the ramen
elevator
noodles.
music.
I've got potassium carbonate and salt. Now I'm just gonna throw into the water. Now I'm just gonna add this to the flour slowly. Well, nothing's exploded yet, so that's a good sign. Looks like
What can explode? I know this Japanese video, but you making ramen, not attacking Pearl Harbor. How can explode?
all right.
That was pretty funny. I like that. I like dark jokes.
All right. Yes, this is. I hope long enough. I'm gonna trim the ends off so it's nice and square. And I'm just gonna cut it in half so it's a little bit more manageable for me.
Hiya, no, don't cut in half. If you cut in half, see, your noodle gonna be too short. The slurping not satisfying.
There we go. Oh, snap, there's so many. Okay, whoop. Whoa, look at that.
See? It's too short. You put in mouth, you won't even notice it there. And that's what my ex-wife said to me all the time also. We're gonna focus more on Auntie Esther. This home-cooked nephew don't know what he doing.
So Daniel just sent me this rotisserie chicken, and there's actually a lot that...
Let's see what Auntie Esther can do with this depressing rotisserie chicken.
So the first thing we're gonna do, pull off all the meat
Good.
from the chicken and separate the skin.
I hate it.
Ah, nice idea. I think she's gonna use the bone to make her broth. Bone is classic way to make ramen broth. And then the chicken meat can be good topping. And maybe chicken skin can turn into aroma oil. Very smart, Auntie Esther.
I'm gonna get, if people actually watch it, I'm gonna get absolutely grilled for this. I hate the skin. I think it's the most gross part. The skin and any fat on anything, I can't eat. I can only eat like the white part. But the skin, I think, is the most disgusting part. Except for like some instances. I'm one of the most picky people ever. So, except for some circumstances, like wings and stuff, that's the only way I'll eat the skin. Otherwise, like if it's on a rotisserie chicken, I hate the skin. I think it's just disgusting.
Esther, I see what you're doing. Keep watching, see if Uncle Roger correct.
We have 3 different parts of the chicken. We have our chicken meat, our skin, and then the bones.
Good, good.
So this is the carcass. You can see here I'm kind of separating and dismantling the carcass
Correct. If you break bone, more flavor will come out.
to extract more flavor from the bones. This is ready. I'm just gonna add water to our stock.
Uncle Roger loves seeing the dead chicken in that pot. Fuyo, vegetarian niece and nephew, you missing out. See, with chicken you can make delicious broth like this. Just kill one. Don't be pussy. Just kill one chicken.
For aromatics for the broth, we want to build as much flavor as possible. So to the chicken, we're just gonna
Wait, aromatic already? That a bit early.
add some of the scallion.
Usually we only put aromatic in there after the broth boil for a few hours. But maybe Epicurious give them time limit, so Uncle Roger understand. Many Western cooking shows, they book studio kitchen like this, but then they only book few hours. I don't know why. Maybe they no budget.
Ginger, we're just gonna give it a quick chop as well. And I like to leave the skin
Ginger good.
because it's stock. Same with garlic. I'm just gonna give it a nice pound. These-
Auntie Esther pounding. Uncle Roger's favorite thing to watch.
Leave the skin on, throw it in the pot with the chicken, and let this go for 2 hours on a rolling boil.
Only 2 hours.
All right.
Maybe a bit longer. But like I said, Epicurious, no budget.
Tare is a seasoning liquid that goes into ramen. And that's basically what gives the salt to your ramen. And to really
hate
give
my
this
brain.
tare a great umami,
Like, Rule 34 has just infected me. So, like, pounding plus food equals Rule 34. Because if it's out there, it exists.
we're gonna be using the chicken.
Yes, for you! See? Auntie Esther also loves MSG just like Uncle Roger. That flavor packet in every pack of instant ramen, that the MSG make shit good. That's why Auntie Esther, queen of flavor.
In the instant ramen noodles. Now this is like gold. I love this stuff.
Uncle Roger love it too.
Here.
To that, we're gonna add
Ginger?
ginger and garlic. This will go 5 minutes. Make sure the seasoning packet is well incorporated. Extract some of that flavor from the garlic. And
Good, good.
there we have it, our beautiful tare. We're gonna be using the scallions, the ginger, and the garlic to make an aromatic oil. So we're adding the oil, and then we're just gonna turn this on. Medium-high heat.
Okay,
That go as we mince our ginger and garlic.
more pounding.
What I'm sliced. Our ginger, I'm peeling it with a spoon.
Peel ginger with spoon. Good technique.
Here is our beautiful aromatic oil.
I've never seen that
And then
technique.
this is our crispy topping that's gonna give so much texture to this ramen.
So I am
Nice.
about
Very
Which
smart
makes it
idea.
sound like I'm lying because I've said that I've watched every single Uncle Roger video when I first started reacting to the Uncle Roger. I may have watched this video and just have not remembered about that, but I've never seen that technique.
So Daniel sent me these eggs.
I put a
and
lot of
instead
stuff
of just
on in the
cracking the egg
background.
in the broth, We're gonna be making onsen tamago.
Ooh, onsen tamago. That is egg in hot spring bath. Very nice texture, silky smooth egg. It's like the better version of egg benedict. Always choose onsen tamago. Egg benedict for uncultured people. Nobody just order egg benedict for the egg. People only order egg benedict for the hollandaise sauce. If you need sauce to make your egg good, you fucked up. But onsen tamago, you can have it just by itself. It's so delicious.
The reason why we're doing 4 cups of boiling to 1 cup of cold is because we want that sweet spot of the temperature of 167. Then we're just gonna cover it and let this sit for 15 minutes. And let's test one out. It's always
Let's see.
frustrating. If it does, it's very exciting.
Okay, good. There's one.
Don't cut to Muppet Nephew. I want to see Auntie Esther egg.
You see how the yolk is
Fuyo.
semi-set. And then this,
This woman nailing everything except Uncle Roger. Let's see what Muppet Nephew getting up to.
Been a couple hours.
So thirsty.
Ba-ba! Look at that. How nice does that look? Smells so good. Whatever I was smelling before, this is completely ramped up. There's like way more sweet, way more savory. Oh, and it just looks so dark and rich and thick.
Dark and rich and thick. That Uncle Roger's favorite type of woman. So if you dark, rich and thick, slide into Uncle Roger DM.
While that's going, I'm going to start cutting my braised pork belly.
Joke was free.
It's like disrespectful how good that looks. It's missing a little glaze on the outside, you know? Gotta hit it with the torch.
Oh no. Don't
looks
give
like a
this guy torch. Someone with this much eyebrow should not use flamethrower. You're gonna burn them off, hiya.
I'm gonna flip these over and do the same thing.
The char siu too thick. Who want to bite into this like that? Slice thinner, slice thinner.
Yeah.
broth has been going for about
Never
2
mind, he just
hours.
looks
You can see the
inexperienced.
carcass is broken down. It's starting to thicken. So we're gonna strain it through a chinois. You wanna
Nice.
use a ladle to kind of push out all of that flavor.
Squeeze it all out like how my ex-wife squeezed out all my money.
So we have our chicken skin.
Nice.
We have our chicken meat. So we're gonna fry the chicken skin.
Good.
If you go to a Japanese restaurant, you can even just order the skin separately. And that's
Correct.
the inspiration.
Skin, the best part. So many health conscious people, they don't eat chicken skin because they scare cholesterol.
I'm not even health conscious. I just don't like the skin. We'll agree to disagree.
What's the point of living if you don't eat chicken skin? You call it cholesterol. Uncle Roger called it enjoying life.
You hear a little sizzle. I think that's ready. I love this idea. I now want to do this at my restaurant.
See that oil coming out? You can put that in aroma oil, Auntie Esther. Hope she remember.
You know it's done when it kind of holds together like that. Remember that seasoning packet? I'm just gonna sprinkle it on chicken skin.
She double MSG her ramen. Fuyo. This woman go above and beyond. 2 MSG packet for 1 dish. That's why Uncle Roger in love with her.
As soon as it cools, it's like ultra crispy. And I can't resist, I'm sorry, but I gotta taste it.
Nice crunch. But I think she really forget to use the oil from chicken skin. One small mistake, Auntie Esther. Nobody perfect.
So Daniel sent me sesame seeds, and
Sesame seed, good topping.
plain sesame seeds doesn't have that much flavor, but once you toast it, it changes completely.
Correct.
Sesame has a lot of oil. And
Always toast your sesame seed. Don't eat raw sesame seed. You're not baby bird.
we have a scallion, which we're just gonna slice. The restaurant, we call this
Sexy scallions. See, Uncle Roger know.
The sesame seeds that we toasted, we're just gonna grind it up into a powder. Our last 2 toppings are ready to go. Just cook our
Interesting.
noodles and we're ready to assemble our ramen. Starting with our chicken, some of our crispy mixture,
Nice.
the crispy chicken skin.
Next, I'm gonna do the egg.
Of course, we have our scallions.
Last but not least, aromatic oil.
A small mistake there, Auntie Esther. Plating order for ramen. You start with tare and aroma oil. And then you pour the broth in. Let the broth mix with the oil and the tare. You're not supposed to use aroma oil like little drizzle over the ramen.
That looks awesome. And this is my take on Daniel's ramen recipe.
That look
Okay.
pretty
Why does that look? It looks completely different from when she. Is that his? Okay, no, never mind. That's his. Okay, all right, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. That's his.
Hey, Auntie Esther, plating order for ramen. You start with tare and aroma oil. And then you pour the broth in. Let the broth mix with the oil and the tare. You're not supposed to use
One of them looked hella sloppy, and it was his.
aroma oil like little drizzle over the ramen.
That looks awesome. And this is my take on Daniel's ramen recipe.
Hers looks very pretty.
Good for you. This woman's such amazing chef. She can make 2-minute ramen in 2 hours. Why Auntie Esther when she's filming with me, she's so dirty. But when she filmed with Epicurious, she looks so innocent. And why she dressed like vicar? Rosemary is seasoning and then trout is fish. Not bad. Uncle Roger gonna name my kid soy sauce.
Is that really her actual name? Nah, that has to be like an internet name, like I'm Dantelios. There's no way. Nah, that's lying. If Trout is her last name, then the parents took the absolute opportunity and was like, we're naming her Rosemary. I refuse to believe this. I refuse. No, it's a lie. It's a lie.
Uncle Roger gonna name my kid soy sauce tilapia. Don't cut to Muppet Nephew. I want to see Auntie Esther egg. Muppet Nephew. God.
Right, the ramen noodle saga continues.
What saga? This ramen, not Star Wars. This Muppet Nephew love talking shit.
Anyways, this is Dantelios signing out. Bye-bye.